Hello everyone. Uh, if you are viewing this on my blog, hi, how you doing? Cool, you actually read my blog. If you're viewing this on YouTube, cool, you're an awesome subscriber, or you're just stumbling along this video. Cool, nice to meet you. Recently I haven't done a lot of blog posts, and I've decided instead of writing up my reviews of films, I've decided to come out and do an audio review. I feel like I can do these a lot faster, it's a lot simpler, I can edit them quicker, blah 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 blah, instead of writing it up. So I've been seeing a lot of movies recently, if you count 3 or 4 to be a lot over the past month and a half. Really haven't had a lot of time since A, there hasn't been a lot of good ones out, and B, it's college, so you don't get out much in money. $10 a ticket. Anyway, so today I'm going to be giving you a review of J.Edgar, the newest film by Clint Eastwood. J.Edgar, as according to IMDb, is about as the face of law enforcement in America for almost 50 years, J.Edgar Hooker was feared and admired, reveled and revered, but behind closed doors he held secrets that would have destroyed his image, his career, and his life. So basically, long story short, is about the life, starting at about the age of 20, of J. Edgar Hoover. How would we get to know him, how he got his ranks in the CIA, blah blah blah. I originally saw this at a pretty late showing, about an 8 o'clock showing. And the film was about 2.5 hours, and man, it felt like 2.5 hours. Is that a compliment? Not really. While the dialogue was very interesting, the plot just kept going and going, and I felt like it could have been trimmed in some areas. My biggest complaint with this film is the lighting. I admire Clint Eastwood for making a very naturalistic feel to the world in his films like Gran Torino, Letters from Iwo Jima, Flags of Our Fathers. Those are great lighting. It feels very real and naturalistic, and kind of a gray tony. But there are sequences in this film to where they're very underlit. Everything's extremely dark, and I'm not sure why, because I wasn't wearing 3D glasses, and it's not even in 3D, so there's no reason it should be dark. Especially when I'm viewing the film and I can see like 6 or 7 lights in the background, like they're in a nightclub, and I can just see lights everywhere, but it's still very dark. Why? Why is it so dark? I mean, is it supposed to create an atmosphere or moody? I'm not really quite sure what he was going for there, if that was a problem, if that was an editing choice, I don't know. It just drove me up the wall. Another problem I had was the makeup. Not with Leonardo DiCaprio's character, it was with his accomplice. I don't remember his name because that's how memorable he was, but it was the guy that played the Winklevoss twins from The Social Network. His makeup, like as an old guy, who passed that? Because that is horrible. It is awful. But I do think the makeup on J.Edgar, Leonardo DiCaprio's character, is fantastic. It really looks like Leonardo DiCaprio as an older guy. It's completely sellable, except for some angles. If they're shooting him from a high angle, it kind of looks iffy, but for the most part, it still looks good. Another problem I had with this film was the filmmakers aren't really sure if they want to paint J. Edgar Hoover as a gay or a straight. And, I don't mind if you do paint him as a gay man or a straight man. Just make sure you know, what you're painting him as. It would flip-flop. It'd go like, oh, look, this is a gay tendency. But no, he's very straight. Oh, but maybe he likes the gay. No, he's straight. It keeps doing that, so you're frustrated. You're like, tell me your opinion. Do you want him to be portrayed as a gay guy, or do you want him to be portrayed as a straight man? Just tell me. I don't care. I'm not going to be like, "Urgh." But, there is a gay confrontation, okay, so, and he says, I don't like it, but they still portray him as, a gay guy. So I'm not sure what they were going for there, whether they meant that, whether they didn't mean that. Just, yeah. So, overall, J.Edgar, while it was advertised as, this is your Oscar contender, this is what it's gonna go for, it really just became flat. It's very not memorable. I mean, it's been nearly a month since I saw it, and it's been very forgettable. I'm having difficulty remembering a lot of bits of it, just because it, like I said, it was very long, and it didn't have any bombast. It didn't have any real, reason to go out and see it. I mean, if you're renting this, absolutely, that would be the best way to see it. There's a lot of, you know, great scenes, and for, you know, if you're getting it at the Red Box, $1.50, you know, that is the perfect way. You're getting your money's worth, you're getting great performances, all that. But overall, I was really kind of let down. Especially this year. This year has been horrible for films. 2011 needs to get out of here. But final word on this: the film is rated R for brief, strong language. Unneeded. Let's just say there is no reason for this film to be R. If you're a parent thinking about taking your 14, 15-year-old to see us, by all means, there is nothing in this film that is R-rated in the slightest. One F word and two uses of sucker is, in my book, not R-rated. I mean, even by the MPAA standards, it's not even R-rated. You're seeing worse in a Michael Bay movie and Transformers. You're seeing much worse. You know, there was 10 seconds of brief violence in this film that was non-graphic and was a flashback. It wasn't, you didn't see blood splatter. You did see a little blood, but it wasn't graphic, like as in you're not seeing bits of flesh torn, you know, stuff like that. So, like I say, there's no reason for this film to be R-rated. Overall, I'd give this probably a 7 out of 10. It's more of a rental. Yeah, if you really want to go see it, by all means go see it. But there's nothing like that should make you go see it. And that's the movie's probably the biggest downfall. So until next time, I got another few reviews I'm gonna do, and I'll see you when I see you.